This is Ava Jarvis, and I'm going to show you the basics of using Agile Trello, or at least what I like to call Trello with a certain Agile project management extension. And I'm using Chrome because Chrome is just awesome that way. And this method is really only compatible with Chrome. So let's actually show you what Trello is. Now, all Trello is basically a way to organize cards. So let's create a new board, and we will call it example demo. You should probably make it private unless you're sharing it with other people. And so we've got a private demo, and this menu can go pop to the side. But basically, Trello is lists that have cards in them. So if you click on add a list, and we say to do, and we save it, that creates a column that is a list of cards. So days in time, in progress, and finished. So what we'll want to do now is to add a card. Now with a card, you just click add a card, and then you just basically type in what the card is. In this case, it will likely be a task like research company X for LOI, write first draft of LOI, write up business plan for 2016, other stuff, perhaps watch fear busting webinar 1, watch fear busting webinar 2, watch fear busting webinar 3, and yeah, so we've got our cards here. Now you'll notice that this is rather plain. It's not got any colors or anything, but it does allow you to drag things from one column to the next. So we could say we can drag write first draft of LOI, watch fear busting webinar 1 into days and time, and then in progress for today we just put in research company X for LOI, and we can actually start dumping stuff into finished once we have finished it. So let me show you the Chrome extension that makes Trello much better for this kind of planning. So let's go here, go to Chrome / extensions, and all the way down here you'll see a get more extensions. What you'll want to look for is Agile Trello. Which one have? And Agile Scrum for Trello board, cute little doggy. And that's how I know that it's the right one. It's also got one of the highest ratings as an extension for this type of extension. So you just I've already gotten it, so it's just a green bar here, but you can see you just click add to Chrome and it adds to Chrome, and it starts monitoring your Trello web pages for changes and stuff. So I've already got it installed, so here's how to get the colored tags. So you'll want to edit the title of this card. You don't want to add a comment. You'll want to add it at the body / title of the card. So we can, if you use square brackets, and inside the square brackets you have well, just words in there. You can just do open square bracket, a word describing your project, a short or short series of words, close square bracket, and then save. And eventually it will actually not pick it up. So what if we just refresh? And if we refresh, we can see that it turned into a little tag and it created a random color for it. So actually, let's go tag all the rest. If you click on the pencil, it'll let you edit without opening a dialog. So LOIX, hit save. And see, after a while it detected that there was a change and then it did that. So let's do this. In this case, we're just going to use initials. So it's, oops. And I really need to learn to click on the pencil more often. So FB just stands for fear busting. We can just click here. You can have a long description like business plan. Save that. And it'll just create a color for it and tag it as such. So you can organize things by project this way. Now, one other useful feature of the Agile stuff is the ability to create separators. Now, all a separator is one card that contains 3 asterisks, a word or series of words, and ends with 3 asterisks. You add that, and I find that for the separators, you do need to reload the page, so let's do that. And see, we've now got a separator. The neat thing about the separators is that they actually track time for themselves. So if we added Tuesday, oops, and Wednesday, and so on, I think I'll just stop there. And then I do a refresh, and we wait. You'll see that we can schedule things out for Tuesday and Wednesday, possibly even Thursday. Let me add a Thursday. Let's just shove the business plan under there. And we do a refresh. And everything reloads. Now, okay, so this is most of the features of Agile Trello. The last feature I want to show you is the time feature. So this is usually, for me, this is kind of like saying it will take me X hours to do this, I estimate, with the lowest estimate ever being 1 hour. So in order to say that something will take 1 hour, you just put parentheses, open parentheses, a number, close parentheses, right next to the tag, and click save. Let's wait for it to reload. And you'll see that here up in the upper right, there's a little number, that's the time you entered. And up here is a little summary of the time spent versus the time estimated. So time spent / time estimated. We haven't spent any time on this, so there's a 0 there, but we do have 1 hour estimate. So actually, let's make this more realistic of an estimate. Let's say 4 hours to research company X, and maybe 1 hour to write the LOI. And because we're feeling good, let's do 1.5 hours to watch the fear busting webinar 1. So as you can see, that's 6.5 hours of estimated work. We've so far done no progress on it. Now, if you want to use progress, Basically you just open it up, and instead of just a single number, you say something like, okay, I've worked on this for 1 hour out of 4, and then you click save. You can see the little progress thing shades in, and you see, oh, we did 1.0 out of 6.5 estimates, estimated hours. If we go here and we actually complete a task, then at some point, yep, it refreshes and the task itself turns completely blue, and the overall progress is recorded in the list as a blue shaded color. Okay, so what happens when we complete everything? We complete all the things. This is complete. And eventually it'll pick up. And this is complete. Doop, doop, doop. Everything's complete. So what I usually like to do is I usually like to, at the end of the day, shuffle everything over into finished. And that's just at the end of the day. And I accumulate this for a week because it tells me how many hours I spent on the week doing stuff, at like actually doing billable project work. Although things like the business plan are not exactly billable, but you get the idea. And suppose it's the start of next week, and I have a whole bunch of things here, and I want to make them all go away. I go here, I click on that little tiny arrow in a circle, and I go to archive all cards in this list. Don't go archive this list because that will make the whole list disappear. Just archive all cards in this list. And then you just archive all. And it's all archived. And now you've got a clear slate for the next day. I hope this was useful to you. And this is how I do project management and have done it for some time. So hope this helps. Bye.